back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast for another live stream reaction. This time we are doing a reaction to what is going to happen live as it happens. The UEFA Champions League quarter-final draw, / semi-final, / final, all roads and all routes to Wembley is assembled today and here in the next 9 minutes onwards. And yeah, start off to the final 8, and Arsenal are there. Did the hard work, made the hard work, but we got there. We got over the line, and that was the important thing on Tuesday. Get my days mixed up at the moment, but yeah, the important thing on Tuesday, getting over that line and just breaking that hoodoo. Oh my God! Imagine if we hadn't the absolute abuse we'd have got from rival fans. What it would have been record. It would have been literally record breaking for the Champions League for one team to fail consecutive times to get beyond the first knockout round into the quarterfinals. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it is currently held by Real Madrid because they went through a stage of they went through a phase of not first knockout round and out basically for a good chunk of years before they came back and they re-emerged as the force that they are. We were part of that as well back in 2006. We made sure they didn't get beyond. We made sure that record kept going in the first knockout round. Bernabeu 1-0, 0-0 at heart, the greatest 0-0 ever, by the way. Yeah, so we are, as I say, with Champions League quarterfinals. Arsenal are part of it, hence why we're doing the live stream as we are. And along with us, we've got Atletico Madrid knocking that Inter Milan on penalty shootout as well. After the stat of what was it? There hadn't been a penalty shootout in the Champions League at all since the 2016 final. We get 2 in 24 hours. He just couldn't make it up. But Arsenal are in the final 8. Atletico Madrid, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Man City. This is where I'm going to get all muddled up now. Barcelona and Dortmund. And there's someone else. PSG, that's it, PSG. That's our final 8. And you know what? I've already said, I've told people who I prefer, who I'd rather we have. Just because I want revenge. I finally want Arsenal to get their revenge on this team, and that is Barcelona. And the reason I say I use the word revenge because it was greatly, how can I put it, rumoured within the fan base that we were cheated out of that final in 2006, that we were conned left, right, and centre. It was sort of fixed, I would say. It has come out in the last couple of years that was the case, that Barcelona actually did pay off the ref and the matchday officials, along with the La Liga refs in that time frame as well. So we were effectively conned out of our own, being the first, not only our first Champions League title, but out of being the first London club to achieve that. And then since then, we played them a few times since then, and it's always been the Messi, Neymar, Suarez, and all that. We never really had that chance. Even though it was given opportunities to get revenge, realistically, we've never had the chance. This is, for me, this is the time. They aren't, Barca, I maintain it, Barca aren't the same as what they once were in terms of dominance and the force they were back about 6-7 years ago. And if we were to get Barca in this quarterfinal, I don't care which way round it is, in terms of first their place first or whatever, or second leg or whatever. I think over 2 legs, we would have enough to get past it. Hopefully, in the allotted 90 minutes of the second leg as well. Jesus, I do not want extra time and all that looming, because after this, from this point onwards, there's no international breaks, there's no FA Cup weekends off and all that for us. It's unless obviously Villa, Wolves, unless Wolves progress this weekend against Coventry, which is you'd think, but you never know. It's FA Cup. You just never know. You don't want to take that risk, and plus, especially today. As I said, it's quarterfinal draw first off, but then they will straight after do the quarterfinal draw. They do the potential semi-final draws and the final draw, so we know the landscape. We don't have to come back in a couple of weeks' time to do a semi-final draw and this, that, and the other. And also for the final itself, it's who's the home team for the final and who's going to be the away team for the final at Wembley. So there's a kit clash they can organise in advance straight away as soon as the both teams are through. Right, well, you're the home team, so you're in the home kit. You're the away team, so you're in the away kit. Done. There's none of this flipping a coin and all that they used to do back in the day. But yeah, I will say this though: we are 4 minutes away from the stream going live for the draw. So get yourself in the comments now, either on X or over here on the YouTube channel. Give us your thoughts. Let me know who you want in the draw as well. If you agree with me, if you want Barcelona, you want a revenge, or do you want Real Madrid, Bayern Munich because the Harry Kane factor, Dortmund or Atletico Madrid, or do you want Mbappe to come to the Emirates, don't come to the carpet with PSG? Let me know in the chat, and I'll put it up in the comments. Catherine's in the chat this morning. Got Gary popping into the chat. How you doing? Nice and early start for you, Gary. How you doing? Emerson says he wants Dortmund. Ooh, that'd be tasty. No one has to make a meal out of it, but it'd be tasty. I'll take that as well. But preferably, just because of 2006 mainly, I want Barca. Just because I finally want us to get our revenge as a club, get that revenge for being proven right in the end, conned out of a European title back in Paris. Just give me that opportunity, please. I just want that so badly. Oh dear, you have no idea how bad I want. But as much as I want Barca, I have said to someone close to me that if Arsenal and Atletico both went through, the chances are, what are the chances Arsenal and Atletico quarter final? Because of my brother and all that. What are the chances? And that would be the idea. The thing is, if that was to happen, that would be the worst thing in this house to happen. Final, fair enough, it's a final, it's a one-off game, but it's over, obviously quarterfinal sometimes over 2 legs. It's 2 match days where it's loggerheads. So no, if we both got to the final, fair enough. Whatever, it's one-off day, and anything can happen. Whatever, coming to our turf as well. So, but yeah, I want out of the Spanish clubs, I want Barca, but because of the history in that fixture, Dortmund I wouldn't mind either. Who's ever won PSG? If Mbappe wasn't in the PSG, so I don't want my PSG, but Mbappe's Mbappe, so let's prolong that one. I'm not one of these calling from Real Madrid. Not yet. No way, Jose. No way. Let Man City deal with them. But saying that, I guarantee you, Man City will get Dortmund. I guarantee it. Or us. And that's the worst thing for us, is if Arsenal and Man City are drawn against each other in the quarterfinals. Because of the fixture, not just because it's the all English affair, but it's a fixture pile up as well in the Premier League title race. Yeah. All right, Gary, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm gonna change my audio to my
That's it.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you. Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah. Okay.
Just waiting for the stream to go live on the other tab as well.
Yeah.
Catherine says morning.
You said I'm usually up at this time because I just finished my bike ride, so Peloton mornings over here.
I was gonna say it's got to be video because it's dark outside by the looks of it.
Yeah. It's still, it's not dark, but it's dark. You can see the sun about to brighten up the skies.
How are you feeling about the draw coming ahead? Who do you want as well?
We talked about this last night on Arsenal Fan Circle, and I pretty much went through like probably 4 teams because I ramble, and I ended up with PSG. I think I think, as you said, Barcelona did look like a nice one as well, but I just felt like PSG won. I, you know, I think yeah, that would be a nice one for me. I mean, we've got this history, we got in history, but beating Bayern Munich would be really nice, right?
Mm. The Harry Kane
So
factor, yeah.
yeah, yeah. Harry Kane loses home and home to Arsenal once again. I mean, that's kind of you know, that would be really nice. But yeah, at PSG is where I ended up. I just feel like I don't feel like their defense is anywhere near most teams that unless I'm missing
Mm.
something. But
No, as I say, I think
so,
if you took Mbappe out of that squad, you'd fancy yourself all day long. It's just Mbappe can turn up and do something out of nothing,
yeah.
basically.
Well, yeah, man. I don't know if Tomiyasu's healthy, but I do know we have Saliba and Gabrielle. So I think to some degree he's going to have to be able to get past both of them. So, and Gabrielle is probably going to be the one that
Mm.
he has to deal with first. Just leave him, and so yeah, I think that would be good. Morning, Captain. Morning, Emerson. Uh, yeah,
Yeah,
the
George
Bobby's in the
they've
house.
just gone live, so
Russ is there.
see how long they take to do this.
Yeah, okay. I was waiting for it to start, so I could. I think I've muted my screen. Yep.
No,
It's on.
they're not like
Over here,
they've just gone live in terms of their broadcast. So
yeah, it's on Paramount Plus over here in the States.
I'd say about because they're doing the quarterfinals, potential semi-finals, and final itself.
Mm-hmm.
Draw in all in one hit. It's got about I say about half. Once they get started, about half hour, give or take.
Oh, this is a commercial.
Right, that's how you do it.
This looks like a morning show. It says
That's what I was saying
on, and I
before,
go
though. That's just saying, coming. The worst thing for both clubs, really, in terms of English clubs, it would be an all-English affair in the quarterfinal between Man City and Arsenal. The worst thing for both of us in terms of the title race and the fixture pile up as well for both teams. That'd be the worst.
Yep. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Lottie wants Bayern because
Yeah.
piss off Kane,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah. I think some people are like to take one of the German teams, but I mean the thing about the German teams that they do have, as you said, an attacker who's maybe got
Mm.
something to prove.
They've
Right.
also got the pedigree as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean everybody does so for Arsenal, right? And everybody's got something. They're not all they've either been there before or they've won it multiple times. So Arsenal has to regain that. For me, I just don't want to have to learn twice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hate when we have to learn twice. And we just have dumb luck and go all the way through. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then we'll worry about doing it again another time. Let's just pass the test the first time. And as you know, I feel like we always know the answers to how to beat every team that we play, and then we do something. Then we do something else, and we can't do that.
Mm.
So I think sometimes we're gonna have to play our style of football at some point in the game.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was. Just reading Body's comment. That's like a lot of words for me. What does that mean? I don't care about a tornado outbreak. I mean, I'm sorry for those people, but how about you show me the
Thanks, Smith. Do you think it's that bad? But Ryan, did you get the show plug tag today? Did add it in the description. I don't know if you actually did. I'll double check. I'll double check later. Once I get this out of the way, yeah, they do that. That's the thing. The only thing I hate. I've always said about these draws. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be worse next year when it's 36 teams in one league and they're taking 20 years to do it. Oh no! And I'm saying that it's all going to be done by a computer. That doesn't scream match fixing, does it?
Well, I see. Yeah, I mean, it's really. I mean, one way that they can do it is they can just break it into like eight. What is it? 8 pods, right?
Yeah.
Or whatever it is, or 4 pods, and then do the balls, and then everybody gets a ball. So like, you know, you all get a numbered ball, and then you go from there. And I don't know, this makes it a little bit easier. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I've currently I can't remember his name. It's the guy that comes out with the glasses on and all that. Always does all these draws, with all the competitions and all that, going through the rules and regulations. Like we don't know them already.
Mhm.
Just get on with it for crying out loud. Just get it done with.
Yeah. This the draw started 5 minutes ago, but it won't show me yet over here. I keep getting the news. Yeah, they always seem to, like you said, try to drag this thing out. It's like I don't.
Well, it's not going to be John Terry, is it? John Obi Mikel doing the draw. The way they said it is like he helped Liverpool to their first try, their first ever European title. Like, don't be John Terry. I know it's in London, but taking the piss.
Mm.
Yeah, John Obi Mikel, former Chelsea midfielder, doing the draw. So that could be dodgy for us. Getting the excuses in already.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody was saying like if we get City,
even even like he knows.
we would play them like 3 times. Play them like three
Jesus
times in a
Christ.
row, essentially 3 weeks in a row. Nobody wants that.
There's Edu in the background.
Where is this being drawn?
Oh, for God, they are waffling a lot. This asking about 2012. I don't care. Just get the draw done with.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Russ is asking, while we're waiting, Russ is asking, what time is it for you, Gary?
Oh, just turned 7. It's 7:07 to be exact. Yeah. No, I do my when I get up and exercise, I do my exercise around like 5:45 in the morning. So
Yeah.
I just finished just in time for this. That's why I was telling you I might be able to see you in the morning, but I don't think I'll be able to see it live unless I go get my laptop, which is all the way upstairs. I'm not doing that. Oh, this is so stupid. I'm not gonna. Let's see.
Well, he's backed and City to get. He's backed and City to get to the final. The basic Man City to defend the title, basically. Yeah. Playing it safe, basically.
Mm. Oh, you know what? What if I want? Maybe Galasso would show it.
He wants an all English final, but okay. I don't care about the model. We know the draw set up. Get on with it.
Oh my. So every sports channel, every time I go to it, goes to the news. This is terrible. Why? It's like false advertisement.
As I say, I want Barca, but odds on we get fucking City piss me off. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I swear to God.
You don't want the first ball, right? Because the first ball is the away team.
No, I think the first ball home team. I think home first leg, second leg, home first leg.
Yeah, so you don't want the.
You don't want that. Yeah, like you say. Yeah. There we go. We're out. Who's out? Oh, we're out. So we're at home the first leg at least.
Oh boy, I didn't mean to call that.
Oh, there we go. Go on. That pissed me off.
Oh, I see it now. Oh.
Yeah, someone's just giving it away in a group chat already.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Bayern Munich,
well, there you go. We get to send Harry Kane on his way.
So we know we've got Bayern Munich. We've got Harry Kane coming back to North London next month. At the very least, that's. I mean, if we want to do well, we need to play these sort of teams anyway. So.
Yeah, I finally got to pull it up now. So.
But also, you've got to think of it this way as well. With the coefficient league and all that, it's always going to be a case of England because it's like so neck and neck between the English and the German coefficiency. There's always going to be there's a potential possibility an English club versus a German club as well to iron that out. Yeah, we go next up.
Behind I am, but Borussia Dortmund is the ball I see.
Take your time, John. Bloody hell, John. Take your time.
Atletico Madrid.
Here we go. Next team out is Atletico Madrid, the second tie. Atletico Madrid.
I'm ahead of you.
Yeah. Sam's happy with Bayern Munich. It won't be the same as last time.
Real Madrid is home.
What Real Madrid derby?
It's let's see. Real Madrid is home to.
Tasty, that'll be. That's taste.
Three balls.
Cup competitions this season, and Atletico have beaten Madrid this season. So, Borussia Dortmund. So, Atletico versus Borussia Dortmund. That'd be an interesting one. That'd go either way, really.
Oh, look at that! Real Madrid is home to City. So there you go.
Man City.
You don't have to deal with both of them. You only get one.
Yay!
You only have to deal with one of them.
So that means then that'll be Barca and PSG for the final draw.
Yeah.
Before the semi-final bits get taken into place. Now, just what side of the draw do we get put in for the semis?
So here we go. We've got PSG is home to Barcelona. There you go.
That's Man City for anyway, because Madrid are Madrid, so the champions against Man City. Yeah. So and it's a Madrid at home the second leg as well, so that'd be interesting. That's like one way round, so one way round. Madrid at home and then they're away in their quarter final.
Yeah. Well,
at least both of us got decent teams then, as in not one's got lesser than the other.
Yeah.
There's no excuse for going a full pelt in the Champions League and League.
Well, I mean, in reality, it's bad because you don't have,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah.
For the TV people, they don't have the best and the second best playing each other in the finals. So, there you go. That's what they're gonna say, anyways. That's how they're doing the semifinals now.
I will say, John Owen McKell's made a big meal out of this fucking draw. so far. Right, it's not who gets who in the semis. We're number one as
Semis
well.
is going to be
We're winning
the
we're
winners of
final one.
quarterfinal, and he's got his finger on the number, so it's really hard to see if that's. I assume that's a two. They gave him a card, and if he puts his finger over one side of it, you can't see which. I think it's the game two or the game three. It's hard to tell. So the home team or the second or third, which could be Arsenal, gets the home leg to start. Now he's put his finger over
If
it
we were
again.
if we were to get through, fine. I would prefer
like
to have
nobody
the
can tell what he's
home.
showing.
What's that?
You can't see what he puts the card up, but it's got a number on it, and you can't see the number, so you don't know which.
Oh, he's not holding it. Yeah, he's making
game he's
the
showing.
pig's ear out of it by the looks of it.
Yeah. So it's still unclear. They haven't even shown what the results are.
Okay.
Game one. So Real.
So we're number one.
Who was the first game? The first game plays home. Arsenal was the first game, right?
Arsenal was the first one out. Yeah.
Yeah. So they would play home first. If you're saying the home team comes first. So they'd have to play home to start both the quarters and semis if they make it. And it doesn't. You can't see what number it is, buddy.
I keep clicking back and forth. Like I see what you're saying now about Omi Mikel covering the number.
Yeah, you can't see. So Real Madrid. So we have to play. We have to go through one of the big boys to make it to the finals. So if we make it to the semis, we have to go through the winner of Real Madrid and City. So
one sec. So at home first leg, if we were to get through to semis, we'll be at home first leg
against either City or Real Madrid. So there you go. Can you hear me? I don't know.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, just watching this as well. See how it plays out on the screen as well.
The home team is semifinals 1, which is I think that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, you are screwed. I wanted Barca for fuck's sake. So after get Barca, we've got to get to the final potentially. Ugh.
Well, that's how you rather have that happen, though, right? Wouldn't you?
I'd rather avoid. I'd rather have City on the other side of the draw, to be honest.
Well, no, we don't have that choice. So you get everybody you want to beat.
That's what I'd rather have. Make us do it the hard way. We've got the hardest side of the draw. If we're going to get through by, fair enough. And it's obviously, as you say, it's more likely going to be City, isn't it? Because Madrid can't match. For whatever reason, they can't match up to Man City. So, for whatever reason.
So based on what you just said there, right? If Real Madrid can't match up to City, and we've been able to at least,
well, we've seen the last 2 or 3 years, Man City have been playing Madrid in the quarterfinals, semi-finals. They're getting battered every time.
We've heard heritage matters more, right? So even when
according to certain Man City fans, yeah, according to a certain Man City fan, football heritage and all that, imposters and all that. Yeah. But I get that, but it's just like the fact that we've witnessed this fixture, the Man City Madrid fixture, for the last 3 or 4 years, and it's always Man City pumping the life out of Madrid by the second leg.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Hope, in one sense, I'd like to see Madrid go through, just because it stops Pep winning a fucking Champions League, defending the title again. Plus, if we were to get through ourselves, at least it's someone we haven't played week in, week out anyway. Arsenal versus Barca at Wembley. I wonder who will be going. Got to get to the final first. Let's get through Bayern. Let's get through potentially Man City or Real Madrid, and then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Yeah. Talk about referring to Barca and all that. Yeah. No, King Almunia or crazy German keeper this time. Nope.
Yeah. Well, as you said, we have the one thing I feel like Arsenal's been doing is taking it one game at a time because that's really all we got, right?
That's
Um,
all we that's all we can do, especially if I fit with the Premier League. Because the Premier League's gonna be stuck in between all this as well. So we've got the balance is going to be a key. As I said this on Monday, for obviously knowing we're going to get through and the draw and all that, we need to have an touch wood. We do need every player available in this
true.
squad that can be available. We need them available. We can't have any setbacks and injuries because that seems to screw us every time we've had that for the last couple of years. That's what's done us over in the end. So we need
Hmm.
to get the balance right in both competitions.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's this is where I feel like people, people are saying, that some people have said they don't want Partey back. And I'm like, uh, Jorginho cannot go. What is it now? 12 games, right? He
Feels
can't
like it,
go
yeah.
at least 12. He can't go at least 12 games. So he's gonna have to come in and out of the games as far as being a starter. So
Mm,
Partey being able to come back means you keep Rice right where he is, and the midfield stays, pretty strong. You know, Erdegaard's been there the whole time. We need to keep him there. And I don't know. I just felt it would be nice if we had a Trossard on the right side, say Jesus. you know,
yeah.
it would be nice to say like, you know what, Saka, you don't have to start today. Especially if it's like against like one of the teams at the bottom of the table kind of thing, right? I mean, if you have like a midweek game coming up and you can put him on the sidelines and give him extra minutes of rest, you know, I don't know. I feel like
Uh,
keeping everybody fresh is key to this thing.
Mark says, by not average, beat them, no problems. Touching a lot over there. City are different, no doubt, but we got to fancy ourselves. Then Barca in the final, who are not that good, really fancy us to win the lot. Oh my god, let's just get through this quarter final. I think
Yeah,
we again quarter
yeah.
final
Mm.
out of the big guns. I'd have took Bayern. Out of I say big guns, I mean the ones that are favourites to win this. Just because what we're seeing them in this season, they are beatable
But you
domestically
you
and
see,
or they are
you think
beatable. So,
Bayern is one of the favorites to win?
no, in the book, from the bookies' point of view, the bookies have got
Oh,
is it Man City, Madrid, Bayern Munich, and Arsenal as the top four for the
oh, okay,
in the
okay.
bookies and all here in the UK. So I'm just saying,
Hmm.
out of the other three, I prefer Bayern because they are, as we've seen this season, they are beatable domestically. I mean, Lazio beaten 1-0. I know they again got knocked out in the end, but it's still beat them in the first leg 1-0.
Hmm.
They've been absolutely embarrassed in the Bundesliga week in
Yep.
week out most weeks anyway. So they are beatable. All we've got to do is keep the likes of Harry Kane quiet, which we can. That we've got the ability to do it because we've played against him week in week out for the last few years.
Yeah.
And the rest of the skip nullify their attack. Nullify their attack. That's half the job done, and just do what we've got to do going forward.
Yeah. I
And
feel like we
Arsenal
have to get. I feel like we
get
have to
Martinelli
get.
back as well.
Get
Martinelli
a.
a field day in that
Yeah.
defence.
Yeah. I feel we have to get at least 2 goals in that home leg. I don't want to be going there with just one goal to our name, be it 1-1, 1-0. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Mark, I'm agreeing with you. By the way, I'm agreeing with you.
Mm.
But I'm saying let's get past Bayern first, and then we can put our full focus on Madrid or Man City, and then go from there. Basically, um, interesting though that we are going to be home. Both if obviously quarterfinals were at home first leg. If we were to get through, home again in the first leg for the semi final,
Yeah.
and then did they say who's the home team? I switched off after, didn't
We're
I?
home. We would be home in the second in the semis as
I'm
well.
saying, but for the final, which semi finalists will be the home team? No, I'll check
Does
that
it
out later.
matter? Right. That's just for shirts,
No,
right?
because obviously, if we were to get to the final and there's a kit clash, we'd be either wearing our home kit or is it the blue one,
Yeah.
the
You know
green
what?
and
The
blue
red
one.
or the if they wear the yellow one. Imagine if they wear the
Oh
yellow
God,
one and they win in that one.
turn up to Wembley in that. Jesus Christ.
You know what? You know what? You know what? That would be it, right? You not only you lose the Champions League, but you lose the Champions League to a team in a zebra yellow shirt.
Yeah,
I mean, talk about
zebra crossing. Yeah,
like I said, one game. We got one game.
Okay, Ray says we are on the away side of the draw for the final itself. So we're the away.
So
If
there
we
you
were
go.
to be the
So
final, we would be classed as the away team. Even
I would
though
want to
it's
wear the yellow. I would want to wear the yellow one. I don't too. The green one. Nah. Nah.
do it in style. Why not?
Yeah, you're gonna go out, man. If you're gonna go out there and play, put the yellow one on, man. Come on. I
Let's
mean, I feel like that gives us a little bit of energy, anyways. That thing's bright. I mean, it's got energy coming out of it. The green one is like a little dark. You know, and we want to be out there flashy, running around, hurting people.
we want to
I like.
we want to blind the opposition, not make
There
it
you
easy
go.
for them.
There you go. Yeah, I was talking to. I had said to Sam earlier. He was talking about Atletico Madrid. Like they are like Porto if they want to be. Like the super Porto in terms of the style that they would play against us. Right. They do have
Yeah,
killers on the attack, but
yeah.
they can't play
Sam brought up this as well. We had to play the second leg in the quarterfinal away. That was I think that was Juventus. Yeah, it was Juventus. Second leg was away. Semi-final against Villarreal, or second leg was away as well. Remember the Villarreal penalty history repeating potentially, he says. Potentially. Let's not get too carried away. But nah. It's at Wembley. We've been saying it all along. The finals at Wembley. Come on, it's set for us. It's set for us. But we need to get. We've been made. We're being made to do it the hard way. One way or the other. If we're getting to this final, we're fucking working for it, basically.
Well, no, think about it. It's the same thing in the league, right? Nothing's easy there either, right? We got to beat City. We have to beat City
Well,
on
the
the
other side
road.
of the draw would
Tough
have
one,
been.
and then yeah.
Well, yes. So say the other side of the draw is Barcelona,
Mhm.
PSG, or Porto, but bigger, basically in terms of Atletico Madrid or Dortmund. And any of them teams would have. The only thing is with Atletico, they would have done what Porto, but even more shithousery, as we've seen it throughout the years.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. We've got to play the big guns at some point. If we're gonna get to the final, at least we'd have done it by knocking out the likes of a Bayern, the likes of either Madrid or Man City, respectively. So let's just go with it and see what happens now. Anyway, I'll let you go.
Isn't that you say that, right? The four top quads are all playing each other, so like you know, there's going to be a lot of lost money on the other side because you never know who can go through on that side, right? And any of those four teams can make it all the way to the final, right? I don't know if there's a clear winner, a clear like leader on the other side.
No, but yeah, I think I will say this now: the winner of the Champions League is going to be on from our side of the draw in terms of either us, Bayern, Madrid, or City.
Yeah.
Because whoever goes all to get to that final would have done it the hard way, and they'll be heavy favourites because there's for whatever reason.
Yeah.
The other side of the draw is just not that strong compared to this side of the draw. So if we were to get to it, it's the mental strength I have to have got there, and the belief, and the plus is on our.
Well, you know what?
Back at home.
Yeah, and this is also another thing where Arteta will have to utilize those five subs in a better manner. Like there's no reason there's no reason in the first leg not to make subs earlier to get some fresh legs on it and maybe get that extra goal or respond to adversity and all those types of things. Because you don't have any because you saw what he did in the second leg, right? I mean, he's going to play those guys for 90 minutes if he has a choice. If it's going to be a draw, it's like I'd rather be the team with the goal ahead and be managing it that way.
Just before we go, obviously, Sam says there you have to earn yourself a spot in the final. It's the toughest club cup there is. It will be tough, but now we'll see what our level is with this squad. Yeah. We'll see how close we are, or how far away we are in terms of the big guns in this competition going forward. But hey, quarterfinal wise, I'm happy. I mean, I wanted Barca, but I didn't get it. We got Bayern. Harry Kane's coming back, and he's going to. By the time we're done with Bayern, the Bayern fans will want to send Harry Kane back to Tottenham.
Yeah.
This is a good point. Timber's coming back at some point as well.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
So I don't know how as I said, that
I say
bench is going to look.
in terms of Champions. I think in terms of
so much
Champions League.
stronger. Huh?
Yeah, I think in terms of Champions League wise, I think they put potentially back for if we were to get that far, semi-finals, we'll probably see him in Champions League. For Champions League point of view.
Well, supposedly he'll be like, isn't he like available in April?
Yeah, it depends on how far away or how close. If there's any setbacks in with his rehab and all that, between now and then. Hopefully not, obviously, but we'll see. It's day by day with Tim. It's a day by day thing. Also, this is a good point. Remember, Bayern have Eric Dyer. Fantastic. That's us. Let's put us to semi-finals. UEFA.
Everybody said we're gonna get Bayern Munich, and guess what? We got Bayern Munich. So there you go.
It was so considering our history before we fell out of the competition for a few years. It was always Barca or Bayern in at this stage of the competition. It was so it was going to happen.
Yeah. So I mean, everybody got their
yeah, exactly, mate.
Dream.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. At least we can say City have also got a tough quarterfinal draw themselves, although in terms of Real Madrid, even though I think there'll be slight favourites. I think that
slight favourites against
Madrid. There was slight favourites.
Madrid
based on the fact that Man City are at home in the second leg. I think that's what will make them slight favourites in that because of that reason and that reason alone.
Mm-hmm.
But depends on that first leg. If they get, I mean, Madrid come out and all guns blazing that first leg. They could kill if they wanted to. They could, with their heritage and all that, they could kill the tie off. But we'll see. But as I say, they can't rest. They've got a tough draw. What I say is they can't rest anyone for the quarterfinal draw now. They've got to go full guns blazing in that and the league. There's no rotation, this, that, and the other. They've got to commit to both.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Can they really, even if say they got Barcelona, could they really feel like they could not come out all guns blazing basically for that first leg, just because it's it's a team lower with a lower chance to win, right?
Yeah, maybe.
You know what I mean? Like it's do they have the heritage to say, look, we can take necessarily a game off and maybe rest some people? I don't think they're going to do that, right? So they're going to come out one they got one, they're going to want another one, because especially with the fact it changes next year.
Well, it's also because I think Pep has a habit, especially this time of year. He likes to do this quick. When it gets to this stage of the competition, he'll have Kevin De Bruyne play. He'll take De Bruyne out the league game and put him for the Champions League game. Whereas he can't really do that because there's two other teams going for the title as well, not just them. And you've got Madrid, so you need that. You need him to be on it, basically.
Yep.
Players like the little tweaks that he does there, they're going to come to that's suddenly going to be like maybe not. Can't afford to.
With the amount of time Kevin De Bruyne has been in and out of the lineup, I just whatever they get him, they're going to be happy. I don't even you know what I mean? Like if the timing works that he can play, and it just so happens to be Champions League, he'll play. Like for me, based on like he's just rolling the dice, right? Because even if he starts, he could be out. We've seen that. So I think they're just going to take whatever they get from him in terms of availability, because they really don't have a choice, right? Because if they put him in there and he's out for even longer, they're going to hurt. I feel bad about that. So I kind of feel like they're going to have to learn how to play without him, And then when they get him, they know they have that extra
Well, they did have like 3.5 months without Kevin De Bruyne. They weren't exactly. They kept themselves in it, obviously, the title race was, but they weren't exactly firing on all cylinders. They did miss him, but it is what it is. But anyway,
they don't really miss him that much. he gives them he basically
I think first,
like
I think
he bumps
yeah,
them up he bumps them up a level to like finish
yeah.
things
That's
off,
what
right? So instead of winning a game by 1 goal, maybe they win it by three, right, when he's there, but they'll still win, right? So
yeah.
it is a little
I
bit
was just,
tougher, but then all the players are
you,
available and
you,
not really.
but you do see the levels with a De Bruyne in the squad in terms of the creativity levels compared to when he's not in the squad.
Yeah.
It's the levels drop not massively, but they do drop.
Oh yeah.
But it's things that I think my point was that players like that are going to have to play go full pelt, and there's none of this rotation. Like you're going to play, you're going to be rested for this game, but
Mm-hmm.
because I think the thing of being that us, them, and Liverpool is a three-horse race to this title as it stands. He can't afford to vote. He can't afford to rest because he drops points in the league. He's going to lose the league, but to one of us, either us or Liverpool. And then obviously if he does it in the Champions League, he could lose the European title. So he has to go full pelt now, which could cause issues down the line for them. But yeah,
Are they still in
more
the
I'm here
FA
for the
Cup?
Arsenal. So
Are they still in the FA Cup?
FA Cup this weekend as well. They got Newcastle.
Yeah. So I mean, they have an extra game there. So
So
yeah.
assuming they get through that as well to this weekend, semi-final as well. They're going to have at Wembley. And
It's
amongst
weird
all that,
because you look at Liverpool, and Liverpool's like making do with their youngsters, and City, I don't know, we don't see as many of their youngsters there helping them get across the line. Um,
let's have a look on the Arsenal website quickly. One sec, see if they've updated the website for the fixtures. So semi-final wise, they've not updated the quarterfinals up yet, where that sets up. But semi-final wise, they've got on the thing between the 30th and 1st of May, the first leg, and the second leg is between the 7th and 8th of May. But the first leg is after the North London derby, and the second leg is just before we play Manchester United, if we were to get that far, obviously.
mm-hmm.
The quarterfinals, they've not said, they've took it out. I think they're just waiting for UEFA to confirm the dates basically later on today, and that'll be updated later on today in terms of the proper dates and times and all that for Bayern Munich. But I'm trying to look now. We've got City coming back then, we've got midweek against them. So I'd assume between Brighton and Villa be the first leg, and Villa and Wolves for the second leg. I'm assuming going by the scheduling and the dates and all that. That's how much I'm seeing it at the moment.
Yeah,
The
seeing Russ
Tottenham.
saying
So
we
yeah.
don't have the squad to win both,
So,
and we don't have we don't.
So yeah, we've got
Yeah.
Tottenham away, then it's the first leg, and then Bournemouth at home,
Hmm.
and then it's second leg, and then Man United away. If we were in terms of the semi-final, if we were to progress to semi-final, that's how that would play out basically. So yeah, our squads are going to be tested as well massively.
Yep. Yeah. I was just looking at Russ's comment. We don't have the squad to win both. The problem is we can't like do what we've done in the past and shun one of the one of the one of the trophy runs for another one because you don't know which one is the one you're gonna win. You always
Just
like
go for both and see what happens. Go for both and win.
yeah.
If we can win one, that'd be fantastic. But we used
That's
to
why you
go
have to
for
manage your squad for me, and that's why squad depth
yeah.
and rotation is key to this thing.
Well, Mark says it. So Mark's saying is if he was our Paul Saka out the England squad, the same as what Man City done with Kevin De Bruyne for Belgium, pulling him out the squad, make up an injury.
We don't even play that kind. We don't play that game on the pitch, so we don't gonna play that game. I agree with it, but we don't play that kind of a game on the pitch. So for me, I don't see us doing
We'll just
it.
ask Ben White to call. Get Ben White to call Saka, to call Edu, to call Gareth, and tell him he doesn't want to be part of the England squad.
Very true. Very true. Very true.
Yeah. Give him get Ben White to give him a few tips.
Or you know what he can do? He can basically whisper something in Holland's ears, and then he'll be out.
Yeah.
Right? that guy's name now is not synonymous
He's
with like
tarnished.
let's see, hurting one of the what could be your best right back in terms of what you might need in the future.
Yeah,
But
no, exactly.
I just yeah, they, I get that everybody has to adhere to the same rules, but you have to know how to manage your squad, and not everybody is like a sacker. He'll just put his head down and go. Some people don't take kindly to everything you do. You have to be able to know those types of things. So he poked the Ben White bear essentially. Ben White's like, I don't need to do this. you know, I can do absolutely nothing and just rest and play my football in England. See ya. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, of course he has, Mark. We know that he does it every year. Whether it be a Kevin De Bruyne, it used to be Aguero as well. He
yeah,
does all this, and then suddenly it's Edison as well. He's out for a month apparently, but he'll be back for Arsenal, Man City. I guarantee it because it's it's what they do. We pay your wages, but we're protecting our asset. Get your back,
yeah,
keep your backside in the country. Keep training, and then we push on for the title and Champions League and FA Cups, etc.
yeah. I mean, you have like everybody has to be able to look out for the players' well-being. And as far as I can see, the
Yeah.
international game doesn't do that. I mean, Tomiyasu goes away, and we haven't seen him play, and now he could he could potentially be going back. You know what I mean? Man
Hmm.
hasn't even played since his comeback from international duty, and it's like because it might be better for him to go away. Like I think I also saw Partey could go away because you know what, he needs
Mm,
minutes on his legs, and it's like yeah, but he didn't come back the last time
no,
he played for Ghana.
it can't look worse.
It's like what you know, like an
Mm,
Arsenal left. Like it's where we all sit there. It's like, will they come back, right? And you know, Saka doesn't need to play 180 minutes of friendly football, right? Because they're just two friendlies, right?
yeah. Oh, these
Yeah, I mean,
internationals, yes. It's for England, yes. For the likes of England, for the teams that are in the Euros already, it's just
yeah.
friendlies. You've got a few competitive
So,
games for the
so
teams that've got to
in that
qualify
case,
for the
you don't
Euros.
need to bring your best players there. You need to work on figure out if you have some really good squad players that can help you, right? That's really what this should be about. Like I see, um, is it Ollie Watkins is on there? I don't know
Hmm.
if Tony's on there. I don't think Kane is Kane on there. But for
Um,
me, I don't think they need to play. Like I don't think they need to play with the squad. Where you're not going to lose anything in terms of continuity with the squad,
I
right?
love this comment, by the way. Show solidarity with Ben White.
Yeah, be a team player.
We stand
Exactly.
with Ben.
Yeah. No, I was reading that stuff and it's like, oh man, like, and I don't know.
I'm sorry. The fact that Gareth as well, when he
Yeah.
not only did he throw Ben under the bus, when saying, "Oh, I had a phone call from Mandu that said that Ben didn't want to," and all that malarkey. You've then gone on to say, "But it's nothing to do. It's nothing to do with Steve Holland. I know there's rumours going about, but it's nothing to do with him. Nothing to do with him." 4 or 5 hours later, the Athletic go, "Actually,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, as much as I feel like this is he's he's wasting a good the England talent at this point, this English
mm,
generation of football right now. He's wasting it. Yes, he's
mm,
taken them further than most have. I just don't think he's crossing the line with them. And if it is, it's because their their talents are much better than whatever he's doing, whatever he's telling them to do, whatever his game plan is, whatever his style is that he wants them to play. It feels like he's holding them back. You know, they should be much better than they are. You know what I mean? I don't. I mean,
mm,
they've got players all over the world playing, and some can't even get into the lineup, and some players have been playing for like it seems decades, and it probably should be done. International duty should be. You don't need to do this anymore. Is Henderson really the best option in midfield? If Maguire was, is Maguire even? He's not part of it, right?
My brother, he says, "I'll have you in the final," because I was down the other side of the draw. So he's like, "Oh, we'll have you in the final then." Yeah, you have to get Brendan. You have to get past PSG or Barcelona to get to your final, and that Barcelona side that has João Felix that you've allowed to say, "Yeah, he can play against us."
Mm, yeah, yeah. BX gonna we got Bayern.
Yeah, FC Bayern. Harry Kane is coming back to North London to get his arse handed to him, thankfully. But we do. I've just remembered this. Serge Gnabry's coming back as well, former Arsenal player, so he's got a point to prove. So, as I said earlier, we need to keep if we can keep their nullify their attack, and then just do the opposite in terms of go at the other end and finish our dinner.
Well, that's the
Be
thing.
more ruthless.
That's why like Jorginho and Partey being part of a
Okay.
rotation in a midfield keeps us fresh and keeps us having a solid midfield there, right? Because Rice and Erdegaard are probably going to play as many games as possible, right? And they might just come out.
Definitely, yeah.
So it's just that position there. If Partey is healthy and he doesn't go on international duty, that means he
I
gets
don't think he's going. No,
3 weeks.
from what I've heard,
Yeah.
Partey's going nowhere.
Yeah. So if he gets say if he gets the first 3 weeks to get his legs back or stuff like that, right? Right. I don't. He won't start against City, but he will be available, right?
Well, just for the players that aren't going in international duty, just organise a behind closed doors friendly with another club or friendlies, just to keep their match every couple of days of keep their match fitness up, and let him get his match fitness up there. So come end of the month, for we've got the options of Man City, Lutons, and all that, and obviously now Bayern, you can choose when you're going to bring him back into the fold. Ideally, it would have been ideal to bring him back for Man City, but it's a tough ask for him to come back straight back in and go off you go against City. So more likely you're going to see him against Luton as a test run, sort of.
Yeah.
As a starting point of view, at home against a Luton, off you go. I think you'll play against City. I think it'd be more from the bench, like you did against in the league at the Emirates in the season. Come from the bench and have an effect that way.
Yeah. Well, think about it. Jorginho will have 3 weeks of rest, right?
Yeah.
And so he does well with rest. So
yeah,
he'll be fine. And the closer you get Partey to match, not necessarily fitness, but match form, right? Because I think he has the fitness. He just doesn't have the form that we like. I mean, his touch and his passing needs to be a lot crispier. That's one of the things that did not look so good. But I mean, I think I'll take if that's just rust, that's cool. I don't think it's a denigration in form or anything like that. So, yeah, no. Him coming back, hopefully I think Tomiyasu is practicing, right?
Yeah, anyways. With that, we are going to go now, guys, because I will be back later for WSL watch long, Chelsea versus Arsenal, and later on this evening. Doing that, so I'm going to go off a few hours, do some bits and pieces. I'll be back for that. I'm going to get a stream up for that as well in the next hour or so. Give me time to sort that out. But yeah, Gary, thanks again for popping on and giving your thoughts and all that. And nice long day for you now, but you've had an early start, so
yeah,
sort of good news. With a bit of
the day off, so I'm just like I get to take my time doing whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for having me on, everybody in the chat. Thanks for joining us.
Yep, and everyone in the chat, all the new faces, the regulars, and all that. Thanks for popping in and all that, and interacting and all. Just having a bit of a laugh. Yeah, as I say, see you later on tonight for Chelsea versus Arsenal. And until then, guys, take care of yourselves. If you're new to the channel, do subscribe. And up the Arsenal. Come on, you guys.